Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Skridley. Today I'm going to be showing you the best beginner Warzone loadout that you can use. Now, the good thing about this loadout is it's not going to get nerfed. It's not going to, become bad one day. This loadout, I promise you, will be one of the most staple loadouts in the game until the game ends. So you really just can't go wrong with this loadout. And this is the loadout. It's an M4 MP5 loadout. I'm sure you've seen both of these guns. Pretty common, especially at the beginning of the game before we had the Grau, the Bruin, and all of these other options like the Kilo. And before people really started using those, this was pretty much what everybody was running. M4, MP5, one of the best duos you can run as far as primary and secondary weapons go in Warzone. The M4 is really just a fantastic weapon all around, whether you're playing multiplayer, Warzone, or competitive. It's really just the ultimate assault rifle in this game. By far the best. And for attachments, you're going to want to run monolithic suppressor. This will give you a little more damage range as well as some sound suppression, which in Warzone is pretty helpful. For the barrel, you want to run the stock M16 barrel. This one gives you the most range and control out of all the barrel options. So that's what you want for Warzone. And then, of course, Commando foregrip is the best grip for assault rifles in most cases. 60 round mags. Now, you can run 50 if you want a little bit more mobility, but I personally just run 60, especially with this class where you do have an MP5 as your secondary. And then stippled grip tape as your rear grip, and this just makes it a little faster. So if you do end up getting into a more close range gunfight or you need to turn on somebody quickly and you have your M4 out, it can do that. But if you do want to try rubberized, and you're not really good at controlling your recoil, rubberized could help you a little bit, but personally I think stippled is just as good, if not better, than rubberized. So that's my thoughts on that. And then for the MP5 class, this is the MP5 class that I think right now is the best, and that is, again, the monolithic suppressor. Again, gives you damage range. So this isn't a long range weapon, of course, but you do want it to have, some medium range if you do really need it to finish somebody off or whatever the case may be. And then you get the sound suppression, which again is good. And then I like to run this 5MW laser. It gives you better hipfire accuracy and sprint to fire speed. So whenever you are, rushing somebody in a building or taking a quick gunfight, you can be one of the first to get your shot off, and that will help you win a lot of gunfights, especially up close. Other than that, I like to run Merc foregrip. Again, this gives you really good hipfire accuracy, some recoil control, and it's probably the best underbarrel for a submachine gun when you're talking about up close gunfights. And then for ammunition, I like the 45 round mags. You can use the regular 30 or the 10mm, but personally 45 round mags just makes more sense in Warzone, where the more ammo you have, the better, kind of. So 45 round mags is what I would recommend there. Now for the rear grip on the MP5, I do like to run rubberized just because I do sometimes take some longer range gunfights with it. But if you do plan on strictly using it for closer range, the stippled grip tape will definitely make it a little faster, especially up close if you are using it just for up close gunfights. But like I said, I like the rubberized just because it does give you more accuracy over the longer ranges that you might need to take with it sometimes. So again, that's like kind of your personal decision. And I like this because the aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, of course, is increased. So if you are taking some more up close gunfights, this will definitely benefit you. And other than that, that's pretty much the class as far as the weapons go. Perks, pretty standard: double time, overkill, amped, lethal, C4, and tactical heartbeat sensor. Now I would recommend maybe using a flash or a stun as a tactical, but I think for beginners the heartbeat sensor is pretty good because you can tell where they're at if you're not really good at always looking at your minimap and stuff like that. So heartbeat sensor is probably still one of the better beginner friendly attachments, or tacticals rather, so I would probably recommend that. Now with the C4, I kind of think for beginners, and I personally have a little more fun sometimes with the Molotov, because you can throw it and even if you miss, it'll still leave a fire there, so it'll kind of flush people out of a place. Whereas a C4, you have to throw it, be pretty accurate in throwing it, and then blow it up, and it just takes a little longer and stuff. And the Molotov, you can even throw it at a car going by and it'll blow it up. It's also pretty good, but C4 is generally the best lethal in Warzone. That's what pretty much everybody uses. So again, that's kind of personal preference, as with all things in Call of Duty classes. And I think that's really going to do it for this video today. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an overview of what I think the best beginner friendly class on Warzone would be. This class will be a really good class until I mean, as long as Warzone is around, as far as I'm concerned, the M4 MP5 setup will definitely be one of the best metas in the game. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.